Welcome to the number one show by Steven about Steven. It's The Price is Steven. Thank you very much. And we have a soundboard and we're not getting any kind of... Okay, there we go. Getting some applause. Thank you. Today is a very special episode. I want to do something for AAPI month and I totally missed it. So we're going to do it now. We're going to be dropping a donation link for the Asian Mental Health Collective. And I guess there's a QR code you can scan. There's a link that you can go to donate money to the Asian Mental Health Collective, because I think that's a really cool, important cause to me. I think mental health is something that doesn't really get explored enough in Asian communities. And this is a thing that's trying to make it more of a thing, because, hey, who isn't stressed out these days? But first, let's move on to our guests. I've got a very special guest with me here. First off, he has never gotten straight A's. Please welcome to the show, David. David, hi.
Hey, how's it going?
It's great. So you've never gotten straight A's?
Never have, never will.
I guess it's too late now.
I'm not going back to school.
What was your best subject?
History.
Oh.
Yeah. History,
Wow.
Nothing ever changes.
I was gonna say,
concepts.
That doesn't seem particularly useful, but hey, congratulations. All right. Let's see. And coming up next, I can't remember my own writing. Oh, she's drinking boba right now. Please welcome to the stage, Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hello.
Hey, Susan. So you're drinking boba at 8 p.m.? Is that a thing that I thought boba had like caffeine?
No, I mean, I got it at 4 o'clock and then I just kind of drank it really slowly to make it last as long as humanly possible.
Wow, Jambe Chambe is calling you out. The same boba from earlier?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Called out. Moving on. Let's see. What did I write in my handwriting? Oh, he's broadcasting from his car because he doesn't have a house right now. Please welcome Kay. Hi, Kay. Welcome to the show.
Hello. Please give Kay 5 stars on Uber.
Yeah. People's Uber reviews are going to be like, great ride, had sleeping bag in the back and pillows and all this food that he yelled at me not to touch.
And a game
All
show.
right. Yeah, and now you're on a game show. Wait till you see today's prize, because it's a very special one I've cobbled up. Now, here's how the game works. During the show, I'm going to show you different random objects. Today, we've got a theme. We're going to go with things that I think as an Asian American, you may recognize or appreciate. Now, during the thing, you can ask me questions, but I may or may not answer them. I don't care. I play it fast and loose. They don't include shipping or taxes for these prices. All right. Let's see. Before we get started, everyone gets to ask Steven one question about Steven. So, David, you're up first.
Yes. So, why no grandchildren for your parents?
Oh my God. The economy is what I'll say. I think about like how my parents had like me and a house. I'm the second kid. They had a second kid and a house that was like their upgraded second house back in the 80s at the age of like 26. I can't like wrap my head around doing such a thing at 26. So stresses me out every day. Thank you very much. That's why we need donations to the Asian Mental Health Collective. Moving on. Susan, your turn. One question.
Steven, did you eat today?
Oh, that's adorable. I had a Soylent today, and then I reheated some chicken nuggets for dinner.
Oh, God.
Thank you very much. Okay, your turn.
What level of Costco membership do you have?
Uses of friends is what I'd say. I think we can all relate to that. And thank you very much for the donation we just got. I don't know if I saw names for it because these glasses make it really hard to read tiny screens. So thank you for the donation. We set an arbitrary goal. That was Ben's idea. He is way more optimistic about how much Asians donate than I am. All right, moving on. Our first category is Stephen Koo Eats. Now, let's see. This is something that I think a lot of people would be surprised if I didn't have it. This is something that I assume all of you might have. And the question for this one is, did I buy it? And that is a rice cooker.
Oh.
That is the exact rice cooker that I use for rice. If you look really closely, the company is Rival. I've never heard of it. Never heard of that company. And this is a tiny rice cooker. So it fits 6 cups of rice. Now the question is, did I buy this rice cooker that I use for cooking rice? And David, you're up first. Tell us what you're thinking.
I'm thinking either you got it from your mom, either she gave it to you or you stole it from her, or she dropped it off to you. But there's no way you bought this.
Okay. Now, is that the situation for you and your rice cooker?
No, well, kind of. My sister gave me my rice cooker.
Oh, okay. That she stole from your mom, I assume.
That she bought with her money, because my mom only has 1 rice cooker. She's not giving that up.
Yeah. Okay. Older sister, I assume.
No, younger sister.
Your younger sister gave you a rice cooker.
Gave me a rice cooker because I refuse to buy a rice cooker when I have a pot.
Wow. What an Asian response. Thank you. Okay, moving on. Susan, what are you thinking here?
I'm going to say yes, because honestly, because I don't know any Asian that would buy a Rival brand rice cooker. So I feel like you could have gotten it from a better Asian.
Wait, what's wrong with Rival brand?
The fact that I've never heard of it. You know, you got to get the classic brands like Tiger or Soju Rushi. I don't know what the name of that brand was, right? Who buys a Rival rice cooker?
Well, I'll tell you who buys a no-name brand thing. I'll tell you the answer is lots of Asian people. All right. So David's a no, Susan's a yes. Kay, tell us what you're thinking.
So this kind of a rice cooker, this size, screams of a bad breakup. And this is all you got out of it. So I'm going to say no monetarily, but you did pay for it with your heart.
Oh, that's adorable. That's funny because like this is definitely, when you look at it, this is like a bachelor's rice cooker. This is not feeding any family. This is feeding one guy too much in front of Netflix. But the answer is no. It was left over by my roommate when he moved out.
Wow.
My roommate moved out and was like, I'm not carrying that. I can get a better rice cooker. And I was like, I'll just keep using this for myself then. So let's see.
Did he buy it?
Oh, that's a good question. I should figure that out. This could be like a legacy thing.
Are you guys still friends?
Yeah, we're still friends. I can ask. But it wasn't until I took this picture that I realized what the fuck is Rival brand rice cooker. I want one of those ones I see in K-dramas that sing to me. That's what I want. All right, let's move on. Next category is worth it maybe. And let's see. Oh, okay. So this is something that I don't know if everyone on this show has. This is a thing that I may or may not have. As you know, I'm a huge comic book fan. I have 2 different Infinity Gauntlets. I pre-ordered a 3rd different Infinity Gauntlet. I homemade a Spider-Man cosplay last weekend. I'm a big comic book fan. But the question is, am I a manga fan? Because today's question is guessing how many volumes of manga do I own? And it's the closest guess without going over. And Kay, you actually go first this time because we're going in a sneaky pattern.
Okay, so you said volume, so a single book, right? Not
yes.
The whole we're not talking series, because
No.
I think you only have 1 series, but you have every volume of that series.
Ooh,
and
all right.
I'm thinking that it is going to be something recent that didn't have a 2nd season on Netflix. So you stick to the manga. Okay,
You
I'm gonna
remembered my
say.
conversation. Oh my God, we just got another
36.
donation. Thank you so much.
Oh, yay.
I see a sticker, but I actually don't know. It doesn't give me a name, so thank you. Oh, thank you, Anonymous. All right, sorry, go ahead,
I'm gonna take
Kay.
credit for that. I think I got them to donate with my logic. I'm gonna say 36 volumes.
36
Promised
volumes.
Neverland.
Promised Neverland. Okay, that's very specific. Susan, tell us what you're thinking.
Okay, I'm thinking that you have 2 volumes. One of them is going to be like an Asian version of a Marvel manga. And the other one is going to be one of those like manga textbooks where they use manga to try to teach you something. And it's probably going to be something pretty obscure, but I'm not sure what.
That's interesting. Would I count that as manga? Wait, Kay, sorry,
Now
going back. Why Promise Neverland?
Oh, because they didn't have a second season until like
okay, that's fair.
a few months ago. Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, that is exactly, I believe, what I told Kay is my anime watching strategy. Is I do watch anime, but if it goes for like over 25 episodes, I'm not watching it. My friends are super into One Piece, and they're like, Steven, get on that One Piece train. And I'm like, what episode are you on? They're like, 900. I'm like, can't catch up. I'll see you later. Yeah, thanks for the booze. All right. So wait, Susan, what was your number?
My guess was 2.
2. Okay, so we've got 35 and we've got 2. David, your turn. Tell us what you're thinking.
So I'm thinking you got 1, and it's like that. I think we talked about like a Marie Kondo adaptation.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that like the previous owner of the rice cooker, you didn't buy it. Someone left it behind.
Maybe it has like an overt hint to me.
Yeah.
That's a really, really good guess, because I have told people like Marie Kondo, the show takes too long to get to the point, and I wouldn't read the book. So manga would be the format. Unfortunately for you, David, I did Marie Kondo that volume away after I did a Marie Kondo session. The answer is 13.
Whoa.
I don't know the plural. It's 13 mangaroos. But let's see what we've got here. We've got, Susan was right. I've got 2 Star Wars adaptations in manga format. I've got 2 Pokemon volumes of manga. I've got a volume on the bottom left called Delicious Dungeon, which is about adventurers who go through a dungeon and eat the monsters they kill. And then the top left is 4 volumes of Yatsuba, which was gifted to me. And out of these 13, I have read none. I haven't read any of them. I keep meaning to. And yes, It's Jester is right. I wasn't sure if I should count it as ones I have, but It's Jester loaned me 7 volumes of a manga that I haven't read yet either. And that was a year ago. It was loaned to me before lockdown. So
are they in Japanese?
I am very sorry. No, these are all in English, but
okay.
it's like
Yeah,
the backwards reading. I haven't gotten used to it yet. I think that's the problem that's really holding me back. All right, we're moving on to our next category, and our next category is another Stephen Koo eats. Turns out most of the Asian things I own are related to food. So here is a concept we've talked about before. We've talked about the idea of a sauce bucket before, right? I've shown it on the show before. It's a bucket or a drawer where you keep all your sauces. David, recently married, congratulations, living the domestic life. Do you have a sauce bucket at your household?
No.
What?
I don't go out to eat, so I don't accumulate sauces. So there's no sauce bucket.
That is wild to me. Wow. I can't wrap my head around that.
Have you seen food prices in this economy?
How do you get ketchup?
Oh, you buy a bottle from the store.
That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. I would sooner expect you to walk into McDonald's, take all the ketchup, and leave before buying a bottle of ketchup. But all right. Susan, do you have a sauce bucket or drawer at your place?
We do.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I mean, it's currently filled with a bunch of mighty hot sauce from when McDonald's had the spicy chicken nuggets. I really liked it, so I went and bought like 20 to just put in there. So I feel like I'm the opposite because I didn't get it for free.
Oh, I'm seeing in the chat that I should be dancing every time there's a donation. So I guess I'll do that. But people are going to be really disappointed because this is a small screen. And this is like really hot to move in. So Also, I've been working out this past week, and all my back muscles are sore. So there's not much motion here. This is just me kind of dragging my feet along the ground. All right. Thank you for the donations. We've got more donations. Thank you so much, y'all.
If you need help, Stephen, we
yeah.
can just like.
Ooh, we're gonna get a sound effect when we get down. Oh, what?
Oh, it's
dance music. Okay.
Oh God.
That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know if like Asians have like a stereotypical dance that we do. I know like Asians as a culture, we had one song which was like "Fly Like a G6," and then Asian Americans never showed up in music again. This is what happened to us. That was
Gundam style or any hip hop choreo. That's hella Asian.
That's true. And BTS, they're
BTS.
really pushing it. BTS is really helping us out here. But when it comes to Asian American, like sung by an Asian but in English lyrics, I think "Fly Like a G6" is all we've got.
Huh.
There's all the Filipino boy bands from the 90s.
There are Filipino boy bands.
What Filipino boy bands from the 90s?
What? I can't think of a name, but
I don't know if this is a thing. But all right, so our question. Oh, sorry, I forgot to ask. Kay, do you have a sauce drawer or bucket in your car?
Okay, I'm glad you clarified what a sauce bucket is because it sounds like a sex thing. In which case, yes, I definitely have a sauce bucket. My sauce bucket is currently it's more like a sauce bowl, and it currently has lots of Taco Bell things, some ranch dressing, and one packet of sweet sriracha from the BTS McDonald's meal.
You're
I'll sell
supposed
it
to
for $20.
You're supposed to refrigerate ranch, dude. Don't keep stuff in a bucket.
Even the sealed ones?
Yeah, you're supposed to keep the sealed ones fridged, I think.
Unless it says pasteurized.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
So unless it says pasteurized. Also, we got, according to the chat, 88 Rising. Is that a
Filipino boy band?
That's not Asian American though.
I've never even heard of that one. All right, so we're coming on to our semi-last question. This is my sauce bucket, and my question is, do you think I have more or less than 15 soy sauce packets in my sauce bucket? That is a picture of the sauce bucket dedicated to soy sauce, sweet and sour sauce, and Asian hot sauces.
Just to clarify, how many sauce buckets do you have?
I have 3 sauce buckets right now, organized by ketchup, nugget sauces, and then I guess this would be your ethnic aisle. This is the ethnic sauces bucket.
But I see KFC packets in there.
KFC, the Colonel's ethnic, I think.
He's ethnic cleansing.
You just colonialized your sauce bucket.
I know.
It's because I throw my hot sauces into the same bucket, I think. I don't know. Ketchup and like mustard get their own. So Seamus is asking, how do you donate? There's a link that gets posted occasionally, and there is a QR code. Not that anyone uses those. All right, so starting with David, tell us, do you think I have more or less than 15 soy sauce packets?
Let's see. I'm going to say less because you continually use it.
Ooh.
Because you don't look like you can cook well, and you drown out everything that you eat with seasoning flavors.
Wow, you brought some spice to that.
Wow.
I'm gonna need a new sound effect for that. Yeah, that you just inspired us.
Yeah, we need a new sound effect for when someone roasts Stephen relentlessly. All right. But I mean, your logic is sound. Susan, tell us what you're thinking.
I'm also going to say less because I'm fairly certain I've never seen you order or eat Asian food.
You've never seen me order or eat Asian food?
I've only seen you eat chicken.
But then how did he get the sauce then?
Oh, you're right. But also, if you look at it, most of them look like Panda Express. Okay, and I do like Panda Express, so.
But you know, they also grown, yeah.
I'm still thinking less because I feel like you don't order it as much as other stuff, and I know you have at least like 30 chicken nugget sauces.
Okay, all right. And Kay, tell us what you're thinking. More or less than 15?
Okay, I'm gonna say less because I've seen you with your shirt off, and I'm assuming you're health conscious and you wouldn't intake that much sodium, given your pecs.
Ah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
My reasoning is if I work out enough, I can eat as much garbage as I want. So I work out to eat. But let's see. There's it's Jester's saying, I feel like there's that one Taiwanese place that he orders from, and that's it. The answer is 23 packs of sauce. And what we're
That's a
looking
lot
at here,
of Panda Express.
I've only had Panda Express like twice, I think, since in like the past like 5 years, but they just go hard on how much soy sauce packets they throw at you. Like I could not, yeah. And then I don't recognize, everyone recognizes that red one in the middle, but I don't recognize the ones on the bottom. I have no idea where they came from. They're just in my bucket.
You know what? I forgot about sushi.
That's true. And here's the other thing is I actually don't use soy sauce because it makes everything too salty. The only time I use soy sauce now is for that weird dish that I saw trending online where you put KFC in a rice cooker and then you add chicken broth instead of water and then you add a packet of soy sauce and it creates this like KFC flavored rice that's like fluffy and like it's a bachelor food in Japan apparently. So that's a thing that I do.
Colonizing your rice cooker too.
Yeah. Wait, how am I colonizing it? Oh, I guess because I use Panda Express. Yeah, that's true. All right. Seamus has asked, explain more. So pour regular rice in a rice cooker and the same amount that you would add of water, add chicken stock instead, or chicken broth or whatever. And then add 1 packet of soy sauce and like 2 pieces of KFC chicken. And what will happen is when it's cooking, when it's done, the chicken comes right off the bone, but all that seasoning and all that stuff that was in the breading, the flavor goes into like the rice. So you get like this really like meaty tasting rice, which is super filling and a bachelor food. So it's an internet trend. Look it up. All right. We are moving to our final category. He's 33. He lives alone, but does Steven own it? And let's see. Oh, I forgot to write it down on this card. I don't even know what this question is going to be. Okay, so no introduction for this one. I'll intro it as I see it. Do I own this thing? Oh, an Asian soup spoon. You guys know what this is, right? You guys familiar with Asian soup spoons? They are incredibly useful for cereal and soup. And my question is, do I own a non-disposable one? I don't know if they do disposable ones, but do I own one? And David, you're up first.
I'm going to say yes.
What? Why yes?
You look like you consider like the dynamics of Asian Americanness and you've had existential crises and you went out and was like, this will be enough. But you use it.
Reclaim my culture.
But you use it to eat cereal, like you said.
they're the best spoon for cereal.
Yeah.
All right. Susan, go ahead.
Man, I feel like I can't overachieve on David right now. That was a great answer. But I feel like yes, because you literally have been talking about how good it is for cereal. There's a lot of experience behind that one because I know we don't have those at the office.
Well, it's possible that I grew up eating them or eating with those, and then like maybe in my like college years I shed away my Asianness and never brought those with me or something like that. Kay, your turn. Tell us what you're thinking.
All right, I'm going to dissent and say no because, one, I don't think anybody would ever give you a soup spoon. I wouldn't give you my soup spoon. I love my soup spoon. And 2, they don't make disposable soup spoons. So I don't even think you would have a disposable one. So
that's true. All right. Well, let's see. The answer is no, but I should get some because I've been eating cereal like recently. I stopped eating cereal for like a decade, and now I got back into it. I'm like, I should get one. But Kay, as the only person who got it right, you win today's prize. And today's prize is a prize that any Asian parent would be proud of. It's a homemade bootleg degree to Cornell University that I printed out. It's a degree. It's a degree in Stevenology. It's a bachelor's of Stevenology from Cornell that you can
Oh.
bring home to your
Bachelor's of
parents.
Arts, 'cause-
Yeah.
okay.
So thank you so much. Before we get out of here, anybody want to plug anything? David. Oh,
No, you all can just keep watching The Price is Steven.
Oh, thank you. Susan.
Yes, I would like to plug my Korean mother's Korean fried chicken restaurant in Castro Valley. Eat at Bon's Castro Valley.
All right. And we'll post the link for that in the chat. And Kay, anything you'd like to plug?
I'd like to plug my LinkedIn, which now has a Cornell degree in it. When I read Stevenology, I thought it said gynecology. Like,
Also
I'm
worth
creepy.
pursuing.
yeah. No, you can. We're gonna do Crazy Funny Asians on Zoom until the end of June, and then we're calling it. So we got less than a month to catch it.
Oh, I love that show. Y'all should definitely check that out. And once again, we've got a donation link to help raise accessibility to mental health for Asians, because if you didn't know it, our culture is not about it. So getting resources and access to it is going to be very new and very interesting. So I would super appreciate anything for that. It'll make next generations of Asians a lot less, I don't know, bummed out all the time. I think it's a cultural thing. This is a big rant I could go on, but anyways, it's a big deal. Thank you so much for everyone who's donated. It means a lot to me, and thank you so much to all of our guests. We'll be back next week, and maybe I'll think of another themed episode. Maybe it'll just be a wild one. But bye, everyone. Thank you so much. We'll be back next week.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, sorry, Steven, real quick.
Yeah.
Super Trash TV is gonna match the donations here, so we're
Oh,
gonna double,
amazing. So we're going to be
double our
matching
donation.
donations. Oh,
Yeah.
right. So we've doubled
to
the donation
500,
on this.
so.
Great.
Wow.
Thanks, everyone. Great job. That was really awkward that we waved for a while and we're waiting to slowly
Yeah,
fade
sorry,
away.
I
Let's do it
gotta
again.
mute my mic.
I
So,
forgot to mention that.
There you go.
All right, bye.
Someone donate a spoon to Steven.
That's true.